I'm Elcid Lao. My principle in life is to provide ease, innovation to everybody. That could be also the Filipino people. I would like to ask everybody here, can you raise your hand if you love shopping online? Shopping online, right? Oh, there's a lot. You also like let's say, you also do your laundry, right, with third-party providers, but you are experiencing like issues on pickup and deliveries. Is that right? Anybody experiencing the same? A lot, right? So here, with Cube, what we're going to do is that we're going to provide seamless innovation that's going to be linking all the stakeholders, especially the riders, the customers, even the service providers. So here, I'm going to present to you the, or what? Okay, here. We all know e-commerce growth in the Philippines is really rising, right? In 2021, the Philippine e-commerce reached at around 17 billion US dollars. And that's largely contributed to 73 million active users. So that's an estimate of around 24 to 17% growth for 2025. And you know, all of us loves to buy anything online right now. You can do it even in your car while you're waiting. You can also order online via the office. If you're, you know, having your OTs, you just simply go to the website and book everything from there. And of course, when you're out of home, right? Now, during the pandemic, there was a great increase of deliveries online. That's between 2020 to 2021, and that's around 113%. Just imagine that. It's really big, right? So we're now shifting to digital revolution. Okay. It's not working. Okay. The problem, as e-commerce grow, there's a lot of like issues happening, right? Especially in receiving the item or the parcel. You experience that when the rider calls you and that get mad at you because you're not there. There are also instances wherein it's COD, but you're not there. So how are you going to receive it, right? So that's also, there are a lot of issues, especially like this one. Let's just wait. Theft. A lot of your parcels are lost. Also, at the same time, there's return to sender. So what is return to sender? Every time you order something and then the delivery is delivered to your place, but you're out of home, it's gonna be tagged as return to sender for 3 times, right? So these issues as theft, item loss, RTS, we want to solve this with the technology of QUBE. Okay. So I'm gonna make a scenario. The scenario is in a residential building like a condominium. You know, you're on the 30th floor. It takes you around 10 minutes to go down. And then also the spaces in there are limited, especially for the service, like laundry or even like bills payment, to which you can also do it on your phone, right? Let's focus on the parcel handling. So rider comes, there are a lot of riders in the buildings of the condominium, right? And also, once there are a lot of riders, there are a lot of packages. Have you seen, everybody raise your hand if you're living in a condominium? Anybody? Okay. So you've seen in the condominium, right? There are a lot of parcels in there, just placed on the floor. It's very, you know, it's an eyesore. So what we're doing here is that we're going to solve this kind of issues. There are also multiple stocks of like unclaimed deliveries, you know, and then there's the risk of losing the item, logistics waiting time. That's what I said earlier when the rider calls you and then it takes for you to go down from your unit. So these are the problems that we're experiencing right now. With us at QUBE Smart Locker, we are not just, at QUBE Smart Technology, we're not just focused on the smart locker. We are an IoT company that's going to solve all the issues with the exigency of logistics, and we're going to take it to the next level. And we are focusing on innovation. So we're proud to introduce to you the first Filipino-developed smart locker system, which is QUBE, powered by Pandora. So Pandora is an AI IoT software to which we can be very proud to, tell the people around the world that, hey, we had this kind of technology in the Philippines already. So, just to reiterate, we are actually the first digital smart locker and the #1 solution provider for the Philippines, especially for residential buildings. We also provide open access lockers, and at the same time, we are the only locker who's able to provide 360 digital service solution. So this is powered by Pandora. So here you can see that the lockers have RFID. We have a mobile app. It's an IoT device. It has LAN connection. It has a dashboard. It has Wi-Fi. It has an online payment. And at the same time, a QR. And the best part, as I can see, there are a lot of B2B partners here. We can do API integration. And then the services that we offer, there's a lot. We're not the typical lockers that you can see in different countries. In other countries, you can see it only as a storage. You can see it only as a drop shipping location point. No, we're not that. We provide everything, all the kinds of services into one, and that's QUBE. That's why I said earlier, it's a 360 digital service solution. So what are those services? As of now, we have this: wash, drop, keep, food, move, pay, health, box, and shop. And then the good thing about our system is that we also have web app as of the moment, but we're currently launching the final mobile app that's going to be on July. It's going to be in Glorieta, and hope to see you guys there. And with our system is that you can do mobile accessibility. You can just control the locker right away using your mobile phone. But we also consider those who doesn't like to use mobile phones. They can also interact directly with the locker itself, because the locker has its own operating system, which is also powered by Pandora. By using the mobile app, there is going to be a QR generation. So one of the features of the locker is that it has a QR scanner, so I can automatically detect the actual transaction, and the locker itself will be the one to select which service is going to be provided to you. Another feature of the locker is that we have an all-weather-proof locker. So technically, it's not just indoor, but at the same time, it can be outdoor. You can place it anywhere. It can be in a location where it's rainy and it's also extremely hot, the thing that we're experiencing right now. Another feature is that we're very proud to say that our lockers has RFID and NFC capability. So take note, it's RFID and NFC. It can read different kinds of cards. And we're very proud to say that QUBE has already partnered with Beep Cards. So you can simply go to the locker, top up your cards there, and reload. That's simple. And our next generation lockers will be able to provide dispensing NFC cards. So that also includes when you want to buy Beep Cards, we can also dispense that. Another feature is that we have modular designs. So if you can see from our booth there near the entrance, we have large compartments, we have small compartments, we also have big compartment. It really depends on the needs on the certain location. Let's say if that location needs laundry service, if it needs drop service, or at the same time, it just basically needs keep service. We have a keep service locker outside. You can try it there. The charge is 60 pesos for the first 4 hours. Another thing about our lockers is that you can customize the skins. So technically, you can change the design of the locker of the exterior. Be it like a luxury type of a locker, be it all black, all white, your own branding. You can also like contact us for like changing, do a brand collaboration with the lockers itself. Take note, our lockers, we have 67 locations as of now, and it's counting. So if you can see, it's from white to black. And the best part, we are API ready. So like, let's say if your system wants to communicate with our system, we can provide the API documentation so that you can test and see how you can make use of the power of the smart lockers that we have. The lockers are also geotagged, so it has geolocation. So each locker are unique, especially on the locations that they are positioned or installed. So simply like, let's say earlier, we are API ready, right? So let's say you're a logistics company and you want to provide on-demand service and using the smart locker as a solution for like receiving and at the same time sending an item, you can use the API connection and at the same time, just simply select on your mobile app directly the locker location that you want to send it out. So that easy. Next, we have connectability. So each locker are unique and it has its own identity and at the same time it communicates with each other within the ecosystem of the QUBE Smart Locker powered by Pandora. Another feature of our lockers is that we can do advertising. So you can place your ads there for brand collaboration. Other smart locker innovations that we have also has this LED displays to which you can also do some ad placements. So I'm going to be focusing on one of the services that we have, which is drop service. For drop service, our solution is both first mile and last mile. So what is first mile? First mile is basically when you want to send something out. So that's first mile. For last mile is something that you want to receive on the end, right? So since e-commerce is on the rise right now, there are a lot of SMEs, like especially on the online. So if you want to send something to a logistics company, what the traditional way is that you receive the item via the rider, right? Or you drop it on a location. But with our locker, we've already partnered with the different e-commerce companies and at the same time logistics companies to which you can just simply place your item inside the locker. So this is how it looks like for first mile. So first, what you're going to do is just simply book an item or a package for the locker. And then you can simply drop the item in the locker. Here, the dropper books a locker and could be from QUBE app or other integrated app via the locker. This is what I explained earlier via the API integration. For drop, the customer drops the item inside the locker and then locker can be opened via an embedded quick pin. That's the one, if you can see earlier, there's also a QR code. The QR code can also be transmitted as an SMS. So we also value those who doesn't use a mobile app. They can also just simply interact with the locker and then receive the quick pin via the SMS. And then lastly, the receiver claims the item inside, input the OTP or the quick pin, or just simply use the QR code to open the item and then just simply claim. So that's for first mile. For last mile, so this is the receiving part. You're going to receive a parcel. Like let's say you buy it from Lazada or Shopee. What you're going to do is just simply open your app, and then when you open your app, or it can be also a third party, the customer orders online, and then via partner online, the ordering apps, it will automatically generate this QR or quick pin to retrieve an item, and then just simply drop it on the locker. Okay. So the partner merchant receives the order, right, and then simply place it in the locker, and then once it's dropped in the locker, that's the time you're going to claim it. Here. There. So that's the seamless solution for drop service. We also have large-scale solutions because the lockers are of only 100 compartments, right? So it's limited. So we have already partnered with different properties to provide these large-scale solutions, and we call that as PUDO. And the PUDO is it's a device. It's a location inside a building around 20 square meters or more. And the good thing here is you can transact everything inside this facility. You can drop an item, you can do your laundry, you can even at the same time store your item, you can book your item for like a daily or weekly, an hourly, or even yearly subscription. And the good thing, in terms of security, we have Face ID. You cannot go inside this facility without any recognition with the use of your face. So that's one of the innovations that we have. We currently have 2 POC concepts, and soon we're going to be opening up to the public. So the goal of QUBE Smart Locker is that we will be providing world-class technology, and we will introduce and educate the Filipino people by developing and building innovative systems, thus familiarizing and normalizing the use of IoT devices. Again, IoT means Internet of Things. So our company is not just about lockers, but also we have smart parking, IoT ecosystems, IoT hardware APIs, solar panels, autonomous logistics, smart bins, vending machines, and smart buildings. So that ends my presentation. Thank you so much for listening.